Hello, class. I want to go ahead and go over an annuity and talk about how the end balance is calculated. Again, I'm going to use Excel, so I have this set up. I can go ahead and erase this for now so that we can do it together. But we have just a template of sort of what's given to us. We're given that she's going to make a $975 deposit each year. So I have a yearly deposit. We can go ahead and write $975. Remember, if you need to pause and set up your Excel for a second, go ahead and pause me and set your Excel up and then start back up. The interest rate that we're given is 4% and it's compounded annually. So it's just the 4% that's going on here. And then we're asked to compute the balance at the end of the first, second, and third year. So this individual, Jane, is going to deposit money for her son's college tuition at the end of each year. So if it's deposited at the end of each year, it didn't earn any interest for that year that we had. So our end of the first year is just the deposit amount. Okay, so we're making a deposit at the end of the year. We don't get to make a deposit at the end of the year and then earn that whole 4% for the year that it wasn't there. Okay, so that's our end balance after the first year. So now at the end of the second year, this is where we start making a little bit of money. We have the original balance plus 4% of that balance. So I'm going to have plus the balance that was already there, which is the B4, times the rate. And then we're going to make another deposit. So we're going to add that yearly deposit. So we have the balance at the end of the first year plus the balance times the rate, the interest that we've earned, plus the yearly deposit. And notice that that yearly deposit at the end, again, isn't getting any of that interest being applied to it. Okay. So we have an end balance that's the balance at the end of the previous month plus year, plus the balance times the interest rate plus the new deposit. And we just continue this process. So in the third year, we have the previous year's balance, plus we get to earn the interest rate off of that balance, so the interest. Then we're going to make another deposit. So you have the previous balance plus the previous balance times the interest, so you can figure out how much interest you can earn, plus a new deposit. Again, the rate is not applied to, or the interest is not applied to that new deposit. So you can see how it's growing here. At the first year, we just had that end of the first year, we just made the deposit of $975. But in the second year, now we're going to start earning some interest because we had that money, that $975 sitting there for the whole year. So you get to earn that 4%. And then same idea for the third year. Now we had this balance of $1,989 sitting there for a whole year. So it gets that 4% and then your new deposit. All right, let's go ahead and type in what we have. So we have $975. We have $1,989. And we have 3,000. Better put commas in here. 043.56. Go back and put a comma in here. Double check our answers. 975, 1,989, and 3,043.56. All right, check our answer. All right, so that's going through an annuity, and it's just a little tricky on making sure you only apply the interest to the balance that actually sat there for a year. You don't get to apply the interest to the balance you just deposited right there at that time. All right, I hope that was helpful, and have a good day.